Today we are going to talk about the most important and emerging topic is post harvest. Okay, before getting to the topic, as we all know that we already heard in news from our childhood, many farmers lost their crops due to improper storage, right? Especially during rainy days, and also they don't get their proper way at their hard work because they lack in post harvest activities. Today we are going to do what is post harvest and how ways we can help our farmers. Okay, what is post harvest? It is an engineering principle to handle, process, store, and transport crops after harvest. In simple terms, we can say it is like adding value and protect the fresh produce after harvest. For example, if a farmer harvest groundnut, immediately he went and sell into the market. Approximately he can get rupees 15 for 1 kg. But if he can do their post harvest activities like drying, cleaning, washing, and he can convert it into peanut butter, he can get approximately rupees 200 for 1 kg, right? So here comes our part. As agriculture engineer, we have to help farmers to increase their marketability. And the purpose of a post harvest is to reduce losses, maintain quality, and add value to our fresh produce. What are the objectives of post harvest engineering? Here I have listed top 5 objectives of post harvest engineering, and the topmost is to extend shelf life because this is the most important one in which farmers can extend their shelf life of fresh produce when they bring into the market to sell at their appropriate prices. And second, to ensure food safety and hygiene. Then we can add value to raw produce through processing and make produce market ready and export ready. And it also improve profit for farmers and agro industries. Let me see how it helps the farmers to increase their income. And what are the importance in agriculture? Post harvest practices, it act as a bridge between farm and market. And also it is very sad to hear that 20 to 30 percentage loss in perishables due to post harvest handling. And there are also key role in post harvest handling, like it maintains to help food security, economic returns, and export quality. And also it promotes farm to fork efficiency. These are the importance of post harvest in agriculture. And what are the key steps in post harvest? After, as we all know, there are several steps in agriculture like ploughing, sowing, irrigation, fertilizer application, and finally we have to do weeding and harvest. After harvest, what we are going to do, like we have to clean, wash. There is a difference between cleaning and washing. Cleaning is to remove dust, dirt, and foreign particles, and washing is to remove surface contaminants like physical impurities. And we can do drying. There are different types of drying available depending on our requirement, like a tray dryer, hot air oven, vacuum oven, a thin layer drying. So next we can storage. Storage plays a very vital role. We can store in silos, warehouse, and godowns, and etc. And then comes most important part, processing and value addition. Next there are several processing, like we know, like milling, canning, curing, and meat, and transportation. Transportation also plays a vital role to extend the shelf life of fresh produce. And here comes a packaging. We all know modern packaging are there and traditional packaging are there, and packaging are now emerging very important part in food processing. And grading and sorting. Grading is nothing but we have to categorize our products based on their quality. And sorting is we have to categorize our products into like size, shape, color, whatever quality we want. And next, threshing and selling, it is a process generally we done after harvest to remove grains from the husk. Then losses. There are two major type of losses, like quantitative loss and qualitative loss. Quantitative loss means in terms of loss in weight, volume. For example, if a farmer store gunny bags of rice in godown, here comes our rodents, rats, when it comes and eat our grains, their quantitative loss happens, and also qualitative loss in terms of color, texture, appearance because of improper storage. Next, what are the causes of post-harvest losses? As we all know, there are various losses of post-harvest losses, like first improper harvesting practices, like improper use of equipments to harvest the crops, and we farmers, if farmers don't have the awareness, they may harvest at wrong maturity time. Poor handling and processing. Handling of food is very important as it related to our hygiene and quality. So if we don't have maintain proper hygiene, it may contaminate our food and causes food poison to us. Next one, inadequate storage facilities. As I already told, storage plays a important role in farmers to store their grains. So storage is very important. If we lack some improper storage, there is a major loss in our grains, and insufficient transportation. In village they have no proper transportations, like they may carry in open van. We have to avoid that, we have to maintain proper transportations. And packaging deficiency, we have to pack food in their appropriate packaging, and we have to label them like their nutrition value, their net weight, and where they are processing, like that. So packaging plays a vital role. Next, lack of awareness and infrastructure. It is the first most important point, because many farmers they are very lack of awareness about what they have to done. Even though they have a capability, they don't know what they have to do to increase their income and marketability. And innovation, what are the innovation as we are agriculture engineers can bring in the farmers to solve this problem? First one, modifier atmosphere and control atmosphere packaging. In modifier atmosphere and control atmosphere, we can alter the gas composition, like we can increase the amount of CO2 and decrease the amount of O2 according to the food items packed, so that we can increase the shelf life. And cold chain management in post harvest system, it is very important one to maintain the temperature to increase the shelf life. And smart and active packaging technologies, nowadays many active packaging technologies like ethylene observers, moisture observers, oxygen scavengers are there. According to the product, they are modified and customized it to increase the shelf life of fresh produce. And IoT based monitoring and post harvest storage, like we can monitoring using IoT, like temperature, humidity, and various climatic factors which affects the quality of food products. And where there are several government schemes, as an engineers we have to bring them attention to the farmers to know about their government schemes, which is very helpful to them. And also we have discussed many case studies in classes to solve the problems of farmers, and our students are doing project on it. Thank you.